Welcome back to the MVP's Lounge. I am your host, The King, and as always, thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. We are real close to 700, trying to get to 700 by July 12th, and then we'll try to get to our 1K on that day when we go live out there for All in Texas. But today, we are going to be discussing a very important woman in the women's wrestling community. We're discussing Mercedes Moné and how she's about to have a gigantic downfall pretty soon. Let's talk about it. So as you all should know, or if you don't know, I'll let you know now. A couple weeks ago, she beat Zeuxis and now is 6 belts Moné. That's right, she's got 6 title belts for almost every goddamn company outside of WWE. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? CMLL, New Japan, like the list goes on to the TBS title. The list just goes on and on and on and on. But it's about to, as Hulk Hogan, his theme song says, come crashing down and it's going to hurt inside because she's about to have a big downfall. You see, she has a match at All in Texas against Toni Storm. As we all know, Toni Storm has been a phenomenal champion. She's been putting AEW on her back in terms of just like, she's like one of the best things going in AEW. Okay. But Mercedes Moné, she's been undefeated in singles competition when it comes to fighting for her championship. That's right. She's been holding that TBS belt for a minute. She's been holding some of these belts for a minute. But the moment she gets her hands on that AEW women's title, that's when the problems are going to start to happen. Because you see, it hasn't seeped in yet for her that the moment she gains this belt, the fact that she's going to have to now fight for AEW in the main and mid card, fight for New Japan, CMLL. She's going to be doing all kinds of traveling across the world just to keep these belts on her waist, shoulders, ankles, wherever the hell the belts are going to be held. She's going to have to do a lot. The pressure that this is going to put on her, the toll this is going to take on her mind and her psyche, oh, it's going to break her. It's going to break her completely because she's going to start to lose. And that's what's going to do it. You see, she's been winning a lot. Okay, you know, it's almost to the point where people think that she's Moné Hogan, you know, and no one can beat her. But when she starts to lose these belts, oh, it's about to happen. It's about to go crazy. You see, Mercedes doesn't understand that the weight of trying to fight all of these titles day in, day out, going to press meetings for these belts for all these companies, like this is just gonna break her, you know. CM Punk mentioned this to Cody, and this is just him holding just the, you know, the WWE undisputed title. You know, that the weight, the pressure of doing these things, what it will cost to you.
Thin your spread, and no matter how early the mornings are and no matter how late the nights get, you sacrifice. That's what's in store for you.
It's going to be complete and utter sacrifice that she's going to have to go through. Just utter sacrifice just to keep these belts on her. And I'm predicting it right now. She's going to lose belt by belt by belt by belt, and it's going to just keep eating at her.
Because you know you didn't do a goddamn thing, and it's gonna keep eating at you. It's gonna keep eating and eating and eating. There's no getting away with it. You understand?
it's gonna get to a point to where she is gonna end up with just one final belt left. It's gonna be that TBS Championship. I like to think of it like in Snowfall when Franklin was down extremely bad once all his money was gone. And then he opens the safe, and the only money that was left for him by the end of the show was the same amount of money he started with when he first saw that first kilo. And he was just, his mind was just gone completely from that point. And for her to be left with just that TBS championship, oh man, look, she's gonna start killing people just to keep that belt on her waist. And then the moment she loses that, say goodbye. You see, Toni Storm, she went through something similar. When she lost the AEW Women's title, and when she was with Ruby Soho and Saraya, once she lost that belt, she started to slowly lose her mind. And eventually we got Timeless Toni Storm. I believe that something similar is going to happen to Mercedes. You see, it's all fun and games. It's all happiness and smiles for her now. Thinking that it's great to hold all 6 of these belts. But the moment that gigantic boulder-sized weight gets dropped on her shoulders, and she starts to lose and lose and lose, because guess what? She's not going to have any sleep. Restless nights. She's going to be out here traveling across the world, across the lands, just to defend these belts. And it's going to send her into complete madness. If you agree with my take on what's about to happen to Mercedes Moné, you let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. How do you think Mercedes Moné's madness will start? Or do you think she's actually going to be able to carry the weight well, and there won't be any madness? Maybe she will be the Beyonce of the women's division. Or maybe she'll be that forgotten Destiny's Child.